First year of LSU cheerleading was the best feeling. I would never want to lose it. I'll never forget the feeling of my first pregame in Tiger Stadium. Your adrenaline's pumping and you hear that band and you hear that first bum, 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 goosebumps, just goosebumps.
It's a great experience, I have to say. My favorite thing would have to be game day, of course, in Tiger Stadium is really my favorite, to see all the crowd hyped up and hear them yelling with us and everything like that. It's a great experience.
Being an LSU cheerleader is just a thrill. There are so many great opportunities and experiences and friendships that you gain from being a part of this team.
We're just really here to represent LSU. We're the spirit behind the letters, and we're just here to really just be ambassadors for the university. With me, I have two assistant cheerleading coaches. Coach Chris works predominantly with our gold team, and Coach Shelby works predominantly with our purple team. Although we all work together, we do like the teams to have a specific coach that they can go to and it's really assigned to them. And we just kind of all really work together as a staff, making sure that we're where we need to be, our kids are ready for their performances. So there are different things that we're looking for in LSU cheerleaders, and cheerleading has come such a long way that there needs to be a process. And how do we cut, how do we determine who should be a cheerleader, who should not. And what we've done and what works best for us is that we really try to just have a well-rounded cheerleader. It's important that they have really good collegiate motions. It's also important that they are good at tumbling, and it's important for them to be able to stunt. And also just character. You know, character is something that we're looking for. We want them to be just good kids that are going to represent LSU well, and we're just trying to train and pick the best of the best. So on day one, typically we have about 60 to 70 girls and about 30 to 40 guys that try out, and we really try to get down to about half of those so that on day two we can have a little bit more of a closer look. We evaluate their tumbling. We're going to evaluate their fight song and their sideline that they've learned from our material tape, and then we're going to evaluate their stunning.
Every year they expect us to keep improving and to have those same skills that we came in with as a freshman or as a sophomore. Nobody is guaranteed to have a spot. Everybody is always expected to retry out. It's a fresh mind, fresh year, fresh team.
Every year you see the new talent come in, and you just hope that your progression and your work ethic will get you back on the team.
So we go ahead and make a pretty large cut on day one so that day two is really kind of getting to work with them a little bit more one-on-one.
So far I've had a blast. I've met a lot of new friends. I feel it's been pretty good. Everyone out here is really giving it all they're got, and definitely a big motivation. You always want to do better and make sure you're doing the very best you can do.
Everything that I have done so far has been executed exactly how I thought it should be. And as far as everybody else, I think everybody else is doing a great job. Everybody is putting in lots of effort and hard work.
When they come back on day two, they're going to run through their tumbling, they're going to run through their spirit, their sideline, their fight song, and then basic partner stunts. And then after that, and everyone has had their opportunity to show us those things, we make another cut. After lunch, we come back and we just predominantly do stunts, and we try to see who we can partner up and where we kind of draw the line between our gold and our purple squad so that we can go into day three pretty much knowing where our team is going to lie.
You may work numerous months to prepare for this process, whether it be stunts, motions, tumbling, but what really matters is that you come in, you do your best, you stay composed, and all you can do is show them your capability. I do feel more relaxed now that this is my third year trying out, but I feel like I have more responsibility to help the other girls who are brand new to this process, almost as if I have a leadership role now as an upperclassman.
We are so excited. We had a really great tryout. It's a long process. Day one, we had about 68 girls trying out, and we had about 35 guys. And we've dwindled now to where we needed to be. We have new kids coming in, and we're fulfilling lifelong goals.
I've always wanted to be an LSU cheerleader. Even right out of high school, I tried out for LSU Cheer, and you know, I didn't make it my first year, but I didn't give up. From there, I just took that as motivation to work even harder.
Every year, the talent level is just incredible. So trying to weed through the talent and not only see who is very talented, but just also really great kids to work with. Most importantly, they're just going to be great game day ambassadors for the university, and they're just going to go out and represent LSU to the best of their ability.